In Peace Out News, submitted by Gilly, a woman explains herself after she is seen leaving a toddler on a stranger's front porch. Oh, that's horrible.
Did you guys see this? It was going viral.
No. Wait, somebody killed a toddler? Wait, what?
No, they left the baby on the grass.
Oh, you know what? I did see that video.
I didn't see this shit.
Oh.
Let me see this shit.
So the part that went viral is the doorbell one. Because there's two videos I'm about to show you.
Oh, there's like a ring?
Yeah, the ring one.
Wait, is this one of those videos where you see the girl walking the dog and the dog just takes off and it yanks her?
I fucking love those. I fucking
You know what I'm
love
talking
Hell
about?
yeah.
No.
You've never seen those?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, so the girl will be like, she's holding her dog and she's like, you could tell she just woke up and then she's locking up her shit, like her house, and she goes, whoa!
Oh, like a big ass dog?
Yeah, because
You
the
could
dog.
see the dog see another
she's
little
like,
dog.
Yeah, either a dog or a cat or a
So it's
bunny.
not one of those.
Oh, from her ring doorbell thing?
Yeah, she's like, whoa!
It's like a cartoon.
Shit. All right, so here we go. So the first part is not the part that went viral, just so you guys know.
I'm gonna be Mr. Positive, because this is what the world needs. I'll play the Mr. Positive angle for this whole video.
Okay,
Because
can't
the world
wait.
needs more optimism and positivity.
Can't wait.
This person's rich. They got 4 cars.
That's exactly what I was gonna say right off the bat. There's 4 cars, be grateful for what you have.
Oh, 5, because there's one on the parking lot. I mean,
That's the lady that's...
Yeah, this is her car. So this is what we're looking at
How does
here.
she know? Never mind, I'll ask you.
Here we go.
She got a baby.
Oh, why is she carrying me just with one
This is
arm?
what went viral.
Be grateful that you even have arms, okay?
She's happy.
It's like, I gotta go to the club. Oh, there's sound. Oh, I didn't know that.
Is she dropping the baby off?
Damn, she just pulled his ass by one arm.
That's messed up.
And then she takes off.
Okay, what the fuck?
She literally looks like she was rushing to the club or something.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. She had a big ass smile on.
Hold on
like,
a second.
I'm gonna quit my job. that's sad, dude.
Or is she dropping the kid off to the fucking deadbeat dad? Wait, what's going on?
Because it did kind of feel that way, right?
Yeah, it was the deadbeat dad. Oh, you think I'm gonna take care of this fucking punk ass bitch kid? Bow, 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 bow. God, you know?
The deadbeat dad with 6 cars?
Yep.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she did choose the right family to drop it off at. They got 4 cars.
Because she was smiling. You know what I mean?
That's why it feels a little sus. I mean, not that that excuses anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Excuses in my mind. Like, that makes sense. Responsible. That's
So
responsible.
initially-
that baby has a strong arm.
I know that poor shoulder.
Babies have strong arms, though. I carry Tycho one arm.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They're meant to have strong arms.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, I do. I grab them like that.
Dude, he grabs Taika by the face all the time.
At least I don't see it.
Get your ass.
Like this.
It's better than the.
From the back skin. Just the back skin.
Like this, and you just fucking just.
It's better than the foot.
Oh man.
I carried them by
The foot might be
before.
better.
So was she actually abandoning the child, or was she leaving it for like babysitting?
So when this first went viral, it was reported that she was this mother that just abandoned her 2-year-old kid on some stranger's porch.
So someone just started making this shit up.
Well, that was the initial assumption.
It's the responsibility of the
assumption.
internet to do so.
Yeah, that was the assumption. So then they found out that what happened here was that this girl, her name is Kiara, that she was doing her friend a favor. So the mother of this child is her friend, and she was in the hospital. So the mother asked Kiara if she can do her a favor and drop off her 2-year-old to his dad's house.
See?
That's still a fucked up way to leave your kid though.
Exactly.
Wait,
Even
is
if-
that the mom or is that the?
It's a friend.
Why
Kiara's the
was she
friend.
laughing as she was dragging the kid though? I don't understand.
Her explanation is
While she's in a dress and shit, like she's about to go clubbing.
her explanation for that, why she's smiling, she's like, I just smile all the time. Anyone that knows me just knows that I always smile. Even when I'm angry, I smile.
That's not
That was
even a
her
good
thing.
excuse.
For sure. So then, anyway, she said that she followed the GPS and that's where it led her to that house. And then she was on the phone with the mom and saying like, hey, there's like 5 cars in front of this house. And then she described the cars. She was like, is this the house? And she was like, yeah, just drop the kid off at the porch. Don't interact with the stepmom, because me and her, like, this is the mom saying, according to Kiara, don't interact with the stepmom because we have issues or whatever. So then what Kiara said is that when she rang the doorbell, she saw this woman approaching the door, and she was like already halfway to the door. So then that's when she took off, because she thought that was the stepmom, and she didn't want to like cause
No,
problems
she
or
was ready to
interact.
drop him off like from the street, walking
For sure.
Because she was dragging that child.
I know, I'm with you guys. So then she was just saying that, like, you know what, like, oh, because she was like, the mom just told me to just leave the kid there. She's like, you want me to just leave your kid here? And then she's like reacting to that. So yeah, so then the dad, so what ended up happening was that the dad lives next door, but he was
the wrong house?
Yeah, it was the wrong house. And he wasn't home because as soon as the neighbor found out that this kid was dropped off there, they called 911 and then the cops went next door, like all to the doors, and finding out if this kid belonged to anybody. But because the kid didn't arrive at the time that they agreed, the dad assumed that plans changed, and so he ended up leaving.
Instead of calling to figure
There's
out
like
what
a
the fuck's
bunch
happening.
of fucking morons in this story.
Exactly.
What in the fuck is going on?
What the fuck?
So then the dad took off, and that's why he wasn't home when the cops were ringing doorbell.
So that was the wrong house.
Yes.
So then two people are confirming that the stupid moronic story is the same. So the dad is saying, yeah, all this is true, and then the friend is
Yeah,
like,
when my
yeah,
kid
this is
didn't
true.
show up, I was like, oh,
The
okay.
dad is just pissed because he's like, every time I see this video, I just get so angry that.
Why'd you leave the house,
Yeah, why isn't he home?
I'm with you guys.
You even
dude.
do a follow-up? Dude, this kid's gonna grow up to either do coke or suck a lot of dick.
It's like Dick or Coke.
Yeah.
Or be a one-armed gymnast.
Oh, that's true.
That might be really good.
That's so
Positivity, dude. The positivity
You'll
angle.
be really good at one-arm pull-ups, huh?
Yeah, on a
Let
dick.
me show you guys this interview with Kara when she's explaining herself.
Where's the mom? I'm sorry.
The mom isn't anywhere in this story
Okay.
because she was. I don't know why she was in the hospital.
I think the mom's at Massage Envy. There was like a special.
Wait, that was her?
This is the girl that dropped off.
Oh
I
shit!
thought she was Mexican.
Yeah.
She looks less ratchet than I thought too.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, she's ready for the
she's for
interview.
the interview. Yeah, she's like, I gotta.
That's the interview outfit, dude.
She got a heart tattoo on her neck, dude.
Bitch, you don't wear glasses. You got 20/20 vision. Take that shit off.
Stupid.
There's no lenses.
Yeah.
Here we go.
She said, leave him on the porch. I said, you sure you want me to leave your child on the porch?
Why didn't you stay at the door just to make sure with the little boy? He's only 2 years old. He could have gone out into the street.
I didn't stay at the door because I seen her coming halfway to the door.
In another video just released by the sheriff's department, you can see Kiara dragging Royal by his arm from
No,
her
it's like
car
her
to
poor
the door.
baby arm.
It sure looks like it
How's
hurts.
You appeared to be dangling the little boy.
But this is what she
with
says.
one arm.
I was trying to carry his bags, carry him.
But it looks like you could hurt him that way, dangling by his arm.
It wasn't intentionally on purpose. Like,
She's getting fucking hurt.
I would never do that.
Why is she so aggressive and shit, though? She is.
It wasn't intentionally on purpose, though.
She said it was intentionally.
Stupid for going on the interview show.
I know.
She thought she was gonna clear up the air, dude.
That's the funny part, too. Saying, hey, we want an interview. I'll go clear up the air.
She made it worse.
She's like, when they hear my story, the whole world's gonna know.
I know. I was trying to evacuate the premises.
Yeah, she's 20 years old, by the way, in case you guys were wondering.
She's saying 20-year-old shit, for sure.
Yeah.
She's saying crackhead 12-year-old shit. That's what she
Now
said.
they're saying that she could be charged with child abandonment.
Well, she should.
Yeah,
That kid could have ran on the street.
exactly. That's what a lot of people are saying.
At 20, I don't think I would have handled a child that way, but I would handle an interview that way. I'll tell you that. I'll be fucking offended like a motherfucker. Why are you wearing a fucking red t-shirt? Why are you wearing a fucking red motherfucker? Like, it's not even offensive.
Well, I wonder who her friends are. Like, you know what I mean? Like, who the fuck were her friends that said, like, you know what? That's a good idea. You should get on that fucking interview and defend yourself. Yeah, it's like some
Gets a
stupid-
fucking dumbass friend.
Yeah, you should do that.
You need to tell your story.
Well, I'm sure she has one less friend, the mom. And
I'm pretty sure they're still friends.
I don't think they're friends anymore.
I'm almost 100%
If
sure.
that mom saw that video of how, like, if I was that mom and you're carrying my child like that, no.
But she was just doing a homegirl a favor, though. That's
They
kind of
seem
messed
like
up.
idiots.
Like, she's so stupid that she can't drop off the shit first and then get the kid and walk.
She's not trying to make
Well, I mean,
two
it's
trips,
stupid
though.
because you don't have to hold a child this
She
way.
could have just held them
Yeah,
up.
you could do that too.
Do this and then just get the.
She didn't want her makeup all fucked up and her fucking dress pulled
She was
down.
headed somewhere,
Yeah,
dude. She was
yeah.
definitely headed
Maybe
somewhere.
she was gonna go get some dick or
Ah,
something.
you read my mind.
Oh.
I was like, she gonna get that dick.
Yeah, but the poor little boy, he was placed temporarily with Child Protective Services, but now luckily he's back with his mom. But imagine like that trauma the little boy went through.
Luckily, he's back with his mom. I don't think so. He need a new mom, dude.
Well, what's the difference between that and trick-or-treating? You're just standing on the front porch for a little bit.
No, I'm
With
saying,
your
like,
loved
the
ones.
fact that you were taken away and like you were with strangers for like a whole I don't know, a few days. I don't know how long it took.
He probably felt more comfortable with these like stranger families because they're all more responsible. He's like,
What's this, mister? It's called breakfast. We eat when we wake up. We eat in the morning?
That's so sad.
Oh, it's so sad, but it's so funny.
Fucking shit, dude.
I was left alone. I was his age.
At 2?
At 2. My mom, like, she had to go to work. My dad wasn't around. She locked me in the bathroom, so I wouldn't go anywhere.
Hey, at least you have a fresh water supply.
True, and I had brand new little kittens to play with too. I was playing
Oh, so they left you with the animals.
That would have kept me busy for hours.
Good thing there were no door cameras back then. Our parents would all be fucked.
Oh, for sure.
Hell yeah.
If I left Taika in a bathroom with kittens, those kittens are gonna be drowned in the fucking toilet bowl. They're all dead. He's gonna fucking throw them. You didn't do any of that stuff?
No, I mean, she's a boy. Yeah.
Boys play differently.
Well, Taika's also the size of a 14-year-old, so it's a different
It
thing.
is pretty big.
Little MMA baby and shit.
Do you guys remember being left home alone?
All the time.
I wish they would leave me the fuck alone.
All the time, but not at 2. I don't remember.
You had a lot of family members
though.
constantly in the house.
Yeah, I had my brothers and sisters.
I remember being home alone a lot.
Me too.
It's just the TV and me. Yeah. That's all it was. And no cable too back then. It was like, that's whack as fuck.
I know, no cable.
It wasn't that bad because I was able to leave the house, do whatever I want.
What's the youngest? Or like, when do you
No, I think like my toddler years, I don't remember, but I think I had family. Like there was someone. Yeah, but like in elementary school, I remember coming home and it was like just my grandma or like no one was there.
Yeah, I remember like 6 or 7, I just had a hell of like independence already. Damn. I would just make my rounds, turn on the TV if I was bored, go to the piano, play a couple notes that I don't really know, and then I would just go to the kitchen, do I have food? Nah, no food. And I would just make my rounds in a circle all day, go in the backyard.
You just kept on going back to the fridge with no food, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
No food?
I used to do that all the time. Like, what the fuck's the difference in the first 8 times you did it?
You're telling me you never did that?
Because sometimes you get creative, you're like, fuck it, I don't got milk,
Find something.
but I got soy milk, I'll make cereal with soy milk and taste like
Because
shit.
then every time you go back, you're hungry and hungrier, so you're willing to eat whatever.
That's what-
Fuck, man,
No.
that's so sad.
Because first you're like, I ain't gonna eat that shit, and then like 4 other rounds you're like, fuck it.
There's food, but it's usually like vegetables and shit, and you're just like, fuck, that's not food.
Yeah.
It's not like an empty fridge with baking soda, right?
I always had food in my house at least, though. That's the one thing. Cause like my mom always, cause she liked cooking, so my mom always had food.
That's dope.
And also in Asia, kids are taught independence very fucking early. So like,
Taxes at 5.
so like, yeah, it's not like a sad thing to do that, you know? I don't know.
Like the little kids in Japan, they're like riding the subway.
Exactly.
How old are they? Like 5, 6?
They train me early to just go out to the store, buy them shit, all that stuff. So
I mean, there's like half and half. It's cool, I mean, to do that too. You know, we should let kids do all the things, but like
Not in this country, in Japan.
I know it's getting worse now because now like you could get like arrested for that. Back in the day, our parents did that, it just made us stronger and shit.
Fuck that, my kid's driving me around everywhere at the age of 6. I'm giving him the keys, dude. Daddy need to go to the restroom.